Hi, explaining a little about this mod. First, the quick start. The inventory works by collision. So, just move things around, drop on it the items you want to equip in your character or move them into your backpack. Remove the item and the weight is gone. For the counters, just click on it. If you are satisfied with the model provided, all you have to do is copy its parts to your table and pair the goods. For the assembly, position the background block and lock it. You can change color if you like. Put the slots array above the background block and lock it. Now put the invisible inventory layer on top of the slots and lock it too. It's important to have a good alignment here, as the snaps must coincide with the slots. And finally, above everything else, the food/water counters and backpack. The coin bag is optional. They don't necessarily have to go in these places, but this layout is practical. Lock every one of them, especially the backpack and coin bag. For the tricky part, the pairing. First, copy the GUID of the backpack, open the inventory layer script and paste it here. Do the same for each of the counters, food and water. Now copy the inventory GUID, open the backpack script, and copy it to the first line. Do the same with the GUIDs of the food and water counters. Here you can also change how much each day of food and water weight. If you don't and weight on food, but still want the counters, just put 0 on both values. If you dislike the counters altogether, you must delete this highlighted part too. Save and play. And that's it, you have a fully working inventory. Just remember, each new inventory requires the pairing of the inventory, backpack and counters. But why there are so many other things at the table? Simple, not every system has the same needs. The main motivation to create this mod was exactly not finding the perfect one. And the chances that others will not like this particular setup are high, so this is a shot at something different. Something modular that could embrace changes. Of course, it's simpler to build one inventory with one single layout, all things attached, but this would have removed the choices together. So, if you want to make your own layout, first, start at the background block. You can resize it if you want a smaller or wider setup. And start dropping the slots on it. I recommend attaching each one of the slots after you are finished. After building the layout, lock the result and choose one of the inventory layers. Here I have one with armor/HP counters to the armor pieces. If you change the layout, you will have a little trouble realigning them. It is this part of the code. I imagine that few will use this, but as I said, it's all about choices. Here at the right I have options that shows the weight of the character with and without the backpack, if you need it. Place the chosen inventory layer on top, resize it as needed, be careful to test if the detection area is okay, and that's it. You made your own inventory. If you don't like the slots provided, you can change the image. The icons used are from game-icons.net, there is a lot of options. You will have to edit a little the images, write the name down, but it's easy enough. And finally, for the counters and backpack, choose if you like only the food and water, with coins, with ammunition, or with all the options. This is how you determine what backpack to use. For the first, use the default, the others, check the names. The coin bag is weightless as described. The counters are more practical and have more accurate weight measure. There is a bag of holding too, just for option. You don't have to pair it, just use the card on the inventory card and put the items inside it. Talking about items, use what you see fit. The first option are the cards. Be careful when using stacking elements with the backpack. The items will stack inside it and lose their goods, bugging the backpack. So, try to use no stackable items. And finally, you must have noticed that you can amplify the use of any of these elements. More than one bag. Why not? Multiple ammunition counters? Sure. 30 types of coins? Make it happen. You will need to chance the scripts a bit, but the changes are minor and easily done. And just for brainstorm's sake, this inventory can be part of something larger. You can use the data provided by the inventory with another system. For example, the UI for this table. Here the inventory's weight is automatically compared to the character's status to determine its encumbrance level and the penalty it generates on characters' rolls. It has a drop button too, to subtract the backpack weight. If you have doubts, suggestions or requests, let me know.